The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I went. Hello, folks. Hopefully, everybody is ready to go for tomorrow. I know myself, we're ready to go. Believe it or not, we're braced, and we're supposed to get 17 inches of snow. That's still a lot for us. But ours, we're supposed to get sun tomorrow, which means we have a beautiful day tomorrow. But we have, it is supposed to be tonight minus 45 Celsius, which equals a stupid low. We are. Do I have Fahrenheit going? I think I do. No, I don't. Right now, we've got extreme cold warnings out. So, needless to say, up here, we have extreme cold warning. It will be the coldest. Is it? My son came out and told me earlier we are going to be the coldest in North America tomorrow, if not the world. Ew. I am going to, every time I get up tonight to go to the bathroom, I'm going to start the truck so that it don't freeze up. It's going to be that cold. So, Lukey, make sure you stay warm. And sorry, guys, I was actually early tonight and I was here and then I wasn't. I can't figure it out. So, um, yeah, Mr. Jim, like, he best be turning on the heat real fast because him and I are going to be sitting face to face in 3 weeks. Let's just say, Mr. Jim, I don't blame you if you run the other way. I'm okay with that. But, Lukey, honestly, my friend, um, we are supposed, they're now saying that we are definitely the coldest in North America, if not the world. So, Eh, I don't think the furnace has turned off since Kyle and I went out at, well, we went out for breakfast and then we went out and got like water, um, coffee. I need my coffee. Um, so, yeah, needless to say, Mr. Jim, I'll be thinking of you, sir. You, you know, all you got to do is get your get yourself um, stoves. I'd rather see people use their stove in their kitchen for heat. Please, please, please don't be like the last. Um, I guess it was the last time there was an issue down in Texas where so many people perished because they had barbecues, they had space heaters in their homes. Needless to say, don't use it. Honest to goodness. Carbon monoxide will kill. And I don't, you hear these people, oh, I'll just crack a window. Yeah, you'll crack a window all right. Hey, sis. Um, oh, okay. It's 50. Oh, still, that's cool for you guys. You know, um, it's still. Sorry, guys. I'm going to back up to the top here, um, and let me rewind because I could not. There seems to be again issues. Um, I was watching somebody who has they have another. It's not the everyday. Anyways, they they were in and out, up and down like somebody's shorts. So I don't know about you guys, Lee, if you're supposed to be as cold as we are, but we'd be a stupid amount of cold. And I, I just told Debbie, got to cuddle. And of course, it sucks because I have a little fur baby who gets in the middle. And last night, I had to get mad. And I told him, get in your spot, which is down at the end of the bed. Of course, My darling wife always says, "Oh, just move him. You don't wake me up." Guess what? We woke her up moving him last night. Oh boy. Needless to say. Uh, Hank and I were in the doghouse. And yeah, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. So we've got Joey and Ginger. You guys make sure. I don't know. I believe that Georgia's supposed to get ice. And what are you supposed to get, Jesse? Ice as well? And if you are, please be safe. And I know that, you have yourself a generator. So, you know, I'm not so much worried about yourself. I know you guys will be safe with the generator. Uh, doo, 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 doo. So yeah, I'm not sure what Georgia is. I think they're ice as well. Okay, what's going on here? I can't even scroll down. Uh, no, it's not going to let me. Okay, I'm going to have to. Oh, okay, it's letting me do that. I got Nanny Tam. Radio Jonesy. What's it like over there, sir? You got. You. Listen, you have penguins. Um, Penguins could survive in Georgia. Nothing says, "Oh my goodness," like a good penguin. We got Jan. Hey, Jan. And I know last time I was talking to my sister, they were snow. Um, and I pray that it's snow and not ice. Because snow is that Nanny Tim, snow first, as long as you don't go out, you can it's not too bad because you get the snow and then you get the freezing rain on top, which allows, like I say, we're set up for it. We have the salt trucks, we have the plow trucks. Heck, you guys saw the short that I did. I was out doing donuts, not eating donuts, Jesse, in 10 inches of snow. It's just what we do. And I that's how I train my kids to drive in the winter. Go for it. If you can drive in the snow, and you know that's just how we train our kids how to drive in the snow. Go crazy. Go in the middle of, like, say, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, any large parking lot. Stay away from poles and have at it. Get the feel of your vehicle. I'm in Middle Tennessee, Scott. Oh, okay, Nanny. Yeah, I knew you were in Tennessee. I wasn't sure, but if you're in the middle, then yeah, exactly. You guys are not set up. And I was telling Glenda and Sir Grace the other day, I there was this lack of better words, a clown from upstate New York was making fun of people in the South. And it's like, dude, you have, you know, what you take for granted every day. You're used to having snow, freezing rain. It's part of our life. But he was making fun of the people in the South. And I normally I'm pretty reserved at putting comments that aren't the nicest. I move on, but I just couldn't. And I'm like, you know what? Why would you even say such a thing? That you're making fun of folks who don't have the same thing as what we do. You know, pretty much from the New York border north, we have plow trucks, we have salt trucks. We don't, you know, we're used to this. But to come right out and say that, you know, how dare, anyways, it just, yeah. But again, like I said yesterday, do not use, if you have to use heat of any kind, do not use a barbecue and do not use a um like um space heater. It gives off carbon monoxide, which will kill you. If you need heat in your home, use a stove. At least it doesn't give off carbon monoxide. And worst case scenario is, I've got my kitchen here to my right. Well, you put curtains or blankets on the doorways. That way, there. It keeps the heat in a central location. You're not going to freeze. Now, if you lose power, that's another thing. But still, family, go to families' houses. That way, there, you can go to somebody's house, friend, family, you know? Anyways, it is what it is. G'day, Kevin. Another day for Kevin and I. We just keep rolling and we're used to it. We're set up for it. We have loaders. We have, we have means of clearing snow. We have ways of clearing ice. We have salt. We have sand. It doesn't bother us. But we have that. A lot of you folks don't have that. You know? I pray that everybody's smart. And absolutely, Nanny Tim, as long as it doesn't give off carbon monoxide, you're okay. You can keep yourself warm. As long as you've got water and you've got heat, you'll survive anything. And honestly, I honestly think that you guys, from what we're seeing up here, it pretty much, not that we get the full story, but pretty much from Jesse north is what we're seeing. And you know, and like Glenda and them, they have the means that they can clear the snow. They've got salt. They have plow trucks. You know. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Nice to see you. Please be safe in this big old storm. Oh, you guys will appreciate this. Friend of mine, and not Rob, another friend of mine, had a calf this afternoon. Coldest day of the year. You want to see this little monkey? Oh, I want to go over and just pinch its cheeks. But it's too darn cold. I'm not leaving the house. Mm-mm. Kevin, there we go. He's got the calf a jacket. Ah! Oh no. No, 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 no. Ah! if you can see the little green jacket on the calf. Love it. Him's having a drink of mom's colostrum. He's trying to, and I pray that he makes it through tonight. Kevin's got them in a barn. He's got them in a little, pretty much a little paddock. Just there's enough room for mama and baby. That's it. So I just pray that, mama can keep the baby warm enough that the baby's going to survive. Come on now. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this is. Oh, my sister's calling me. I must have said something wrong. How the hell? So they updated the iPhone today. And it sucks because it does not I love it. Leave it to my sister. Is love it. Oh gracious. Oh, it's clear who's causing it. Somebody's already said who causes this cold air. Sorry, guys. Hey, you know what? Eh, I could still remember there was a guy from Mississippi at the border coming into Canada in the middle of winter, and he was hilarious. He said, "How do you all survive in this cold?" He's like, you're gonna die." The border guard looks at him and said, "Oh no." And he had the look of death on on them. And she's like, Canadian women wear beaver bikinis. This is warm. I thought he was going to fall off his chair. Yeah, we wear beaver bikinis. We're warm. This isn't cold. And technically, that day wasn't that cold. But it was funny. Your weather is. I'm sharing, Lisa. You know me. I'm in. I love to share. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, Nanny Tam, you take care. Please be safe. Be safe is all I'm gonna say. And you know, if we all can stay um, tomorrow night, I think it's no surprise is Jesse and Lisa's Saturday night. Um, so swing in if it's not only to let our family members or our tribe, whatever you want to call us, let us know you're safe. You know, stay for a draw or two, but at least let just let everybody know you're safe, you're golden. Um, you know, you're surviving. It's all good, and that's all we can do. But you know, again, I will switch you temperatures, Nanny. Like I said, we are to have the coldest weather in North America tonight, tomorrow. You want to switch? I'm golden. Let me know. I'll switch you from what I shared with you to what's staying with us. Think about that for a second. Don't forget, I do like to share. So if you wake up and your teeth are chattering, I love you all. But I might share. Just saying. But you know, I just more or less wanted to get on tonight to ensure folks are safe. And again, I'm going to preach, do not use in any way, do not use barbecues. And I'm going to keep saying it because I bet you the family members of the ones that perished in Texas, what was it, 3 years ago? I bet you their family members wish that they would have reminded them that using a barbecue for heat would kill them. And in any way I would, yeah. Space heaters, barbecues. I don't know, you know, I couldn't live with myself knowing that I could have, and something simple. Um, I was gonna say Seaster's probably on TV. Um, if you're on your, if you can, one of my mods put Miss Ann's um, Miss Ann's like thing that she posted. Not only can you use Crisco oil to bake a pie, but it's also a heat source, and it's also a heat source and a wick, shove it in, light it, and you've got a heat source for hours and you've got a light source for hours. Thank you, sis. Go. If you're not too sure on, just simple things. Miss Ann's, you know, her shorts on doing the simplest of things. And Miss Anne, you know, yes, she did originally make them for hurricanes, but it can be used in any emergency being, you know. Um, it's, it's any ice, you know. I guess it's more or less not really used for heat. It's used for light, but it does give off heat. But you can do, you know, hey, so it smells like you're baking a pie. I don't know. I don't see a bad thing about that. I do like a pie. But it, we have, we're already starting, it started this morning, really. Um, the snow. Not not heavy, but we're kind of getting a steady snow, which the, the meteorologist did not call for it. No, they didn't. Not really a rant night, Jesse. It's more ensuring everybody's okay. And if there's, if I can save one person, I don't see that being a bad thing. You know, some of the football players that play professional football here in Ottawa, we lost two. Whenever the last time you guys got the winter weather, both had barbecues. One, their entire family perished. So, you know, whenever they're here in the summer, we were season ticket holders, at the time. And we lost one of them. And it sucks because he probably would have went to the NFL. He was that good. He just needed a second chance. Unfortunately, hey Lillian, T minus 2 weeks, girl. Debbie was just saying last night, we see Lillian in 2 weeks. I said we do. So yeah, we'll touch base sometime this week. I'll shoot you a text. Two weeks, can't wait. So are you are you spending the one night? Anyways, we'll talk next week. Because I need to touch base with something else. Apparently that weekend, now you might know more than me, and you can shoot me an email if you want, or a text. Yeah, 72 degrees right now. I mean, aren't you the sweetest little thing, Lillian? The rest of the freaking North America is freezing our off. I can't wait to get in the Caribbean. Caribbean warm. 86 on Sunday. Oh, Lillian, may God bless your cotton picking heart. All right, guys, let her have it. While we are going to be digging out, well, I know personally 17 inches of anywhere from, well, they're saying anywhere from 15 to 20 centimeters of snow now. And she's going to be almost 90. I say we just let Lillian have it. I'll make sure to let Debbie know in the morning as she's going out to work when it's minus or it's negative 32 Celsius and it is to fall, even get colder tomorrow. So whenever Deb's going out to work tomorrow, I'll let her know that Lillian says hello, and I'll tell her the temperature. I can guarantee she's not gonna say, I love Lillian. Just saying. I'm just saying. G'day, Johnny. What's going on, brother? Um, yeah. So, Johnny, you already moved into the. Did I hear you're going into the trailer to look after the cows? And you got to see this, Johnny. This is a Canadian cow. It is the cutest freaking little thing in the world. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get it so that it doesn't get the back. Ah, that's a Canadian calf. Just born this morning. Sorry, this morning. It's having a little bit of mama's colostrum. Love it. I just want to go over and just pinch its cheeks. Maybe I'm going up to see mom and dad because whenever we're in the Caribbean, they're flying down and they're going to be in the Caribbean at the same time we are. You can't see the phone? I'll text it to you, Johnny. I hate this new update that Apple did last night. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Did I say I hate it? Um okay, what? This photo, it says I've saved it already? No, I haven't. Johnny, 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 Johnny. There, Johnny. Yeah, I was gonna say, you staying home? You staying warm, Johnny? Hopefully. Oh, I did save it. Um, born this morning. And it's a big calf. But it's a Canadian calf. It's born with a jacket on. Just saying. I'm sure Johnny's not having the nicest of weather right now. When's all your weather supposed to start, Johnny? Actually, you know what? Invite guests. Might as well invite everybody in. I'm not going to be on too long, but is it Command C? No. Command V? No. B? No. Ah! Row. Why? Oh no! I hit the wrong button. Hey, there I. Uh oh. Let me go off. Studio. Reload. Enter studio. Cancel. Got it. Enter studio. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it just went. Okay, let me try something. Okay, studio. Hey, I figured it out. Yay! I did figure it out. Now, why is this being a shit nuts? If you guys can hear me, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Seems like studio tab window. Please make sure. Sure to close all forms of editor. Got it. Can you see me?
No.
Oh, wait. It's going to be about 30 seconds.
Okay, hang on. Oh,
There you
there you are. Yep.
are.
No.
Oh, wait.
There you are. You're back. We got you.
All right, girl. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. And that's what sisters are for. You call those darn sisters and say, help! We see you. Thanks, Lukey. Yeah, it, I lost connection. So what I had to do is I had to log in, log out, log in, and log out. The third time was a charm. Hey, Christine, hopefully you're home and safe and all that good stuff. And I caught you. Whose live was I watching? And you were in Dallas. Maybe I don't know whose live I was watching, but anyways, I'm gonna say that was yesterday, so I would have heard something if you weren't home safe and sound. I oh, excuse me, I am home safe and sound. Right on. Fingers live? How about Ginger's live? Uh, hey, if we can't laugh at ourselves, who the heck can we laugh at? But yeah, you'll have to get Johnny to send you the picture of the calf. We're calling it the Canadian calf. Actually, I have your email or your number. I'll text it to you. I'm calling it the Canadian calf. It's born with a jacket on the coldest frickin' day of the year. But yeah, I know, Jess? But you want to know the funny thing, Jesse? I don't know how to do it. I would probably I see something up at the top that has I think that's the avatar. I would have to have like a little bit of free time. Ain't got none of that right now. I shouldn't say that. I may have enough time on Sunday. Because tomorrow I have to go up to mom and dad's. They're going on Princess? No. Yes. I think they're going on Princess out of Cape Canaveral on. No, I'm going out of Cape Canaveral. They're going out of the next one down. Fort Lauderdale. No. Yes, Fort Lauderdale. They're going out of. So yeah, no, they're going out of Princess out of Fort Lauderdale, and we sail the 8th, they sail the 9th. So the first time they've ever sailed, now they've lived on a houseboat here and then summered in Mexico. Um, so they are pretty verse of living on a boat. And we had a 40 or 44-foot houseboat. But anyways, I just want to go up and make sure I don't know the travel agent they're going with, and I want to make sure that they're going to have, not that I'm a professional by any means, but I know what to look for. And I want to make sure that, they've got um, they have scooters fully booked and all that good stuff. So, yeah. No, it's not Royal Caribbean, just Princess. But um, I should be home in lots of time to be in Jesse and Lee. Well, let me rewind. I'm not sure. You're going to have to double check. Glenda, are you going live tomorrow night? Or are you on hiatus for a little bit? No, I know you're on TV. I saw myself on Glenda's TV. I feel like a superstar. I don't know if Glenda's taking a break for a while. She's pausing just for a little bit. Hey, we've all done it. And she needs, they just need to deal with what they're dealing with. And, it, we've all taken breaks. So I don't blame you, sister, in the least. Uh, I don't do Crown Royal. Well, I don't do anything. But whenever I did drink, I was, yeah. Whenever I was younger, I might have a Crown Royal or two. I'm not saying I don't. I probably got one right. I think the kids have one in that, just down in that cupboard right there. I think I have apple Crown Royal, maple Crown Royal, normal Crown Royal, copper pot. No, that's a different kind. Much, much, much better than, it's actually made. I'm gonna say it's made roughly half an hour from Sir Grace's family. Yeah, about 30 minutes from Sir Grace's family on the Canadian side. It's amazing. Like, for whiskey, it is a oh gracious, cherry base whiskey, which let's face it, most whiskeys are cherry based. Yeah. I again, Crown Royal doesn't tickle my senses. Um, I find it a little too sharp. Um, I don't know. If I had drink of choice while I was in the US, it would be um, without a doubt, probably. I don't know. It's touch and go, touch and go to the the rye whiskey that Hey, Wanda, what's going on? I'm yeah. I got like I say, it's all the kids now because I won't drink it. So, um, oh gracious, what's the name of the other 40 Creek? Um, it's it's not that far away from, or no, it would be 40 Erie maybe. There's so many darn crossings there that no, because maybe 45 minutes. Because from Fort Erie, you can see Niagara Falls, the Canadian Falls, not the US Falls. I've never, I honestly, Jess, I honestly don't know if we can buy that in Canada. I've never heard of darker blend. There's copper pot. Uh, there's normal. I don't know. Yeah, I may have reversed. I may have double barrel. God only knows what's in my cupboard. Again, Glenda, that um Crown not Crown Royal. Jeez. Oh my god, what's the rye whiskey? It's known all over the world. Canada, US. And it's not Crown Royal. It's made not that far from, well, it's made in Kentucky. But anyways, let me Command X. No, Command Control C. Jesse, what is copy? Help a fella out. I've got myself my iPad and I'm trying to cut and paste. I just need to know how to cut. I don't need to know how to paste. Command V? Command X. Yeah, that's what I want, Jesse. Command V. Urgh. Why is it not? There we go. There's the link. Anybody wants to come up? Come on up. do, 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 do. JD, Jack Daniels. That's what I'm thinking of. Um, but again, I don't, you know, I am what, a year and a bit that I've been without a beverage. I think I had one on the cruise. Yeah, it's in Tennessee. Um, but you know, yeah, I think I am. I might have had one glass of red wine whenever we were in Alaska. I don't even know if I had. No, I might have had two, but that's it. In the last year and a half. Well, no, not a full year and a half because it was October of 2024. Yeah, October 2024 that I said, why? And that's it. That's all. Now, it's not like I quit for any reason except for, I don't know, didn't didn't tickle my fancy anymore. So, whoo-wee. I can hear the wind. Wow. So if you were to add in the wind chill, we just had a fire truck go by. So not only did they re-download Apple, but they moved around all the apps. Why? So now I'm going to probably spend hours tomorrow while I'm up at mom and dad's straightening out the apps because I had one for travel, one for banking and Word and all that like work stuff. And it's like, really? So yeah, like they've got my Wi-Fi mixed up with and then I have mixed in with my passwords and all that stuff is games, my app for my furnace. I can control my furnace just by my app. It's like, really? I go ahead, do I don't know. I remember as a teenager drinking out of red. I don't know if they were solo cups, but I remember red cups. Yes, yes, that's true, Glenda. And you're not lying. You didn't buy anything on the ship. Yeah, no, like, well, anybody that's seen any one of my shorts or whatever, I'm on the driveway side of my house and there's like half an acre to trees and they're honestly uh cedars. Yeah, they're cedars, so they don't even make noise. It's from my bedroom side of my house where I hear the whistling from coming through the trees. Goodness gracious. Well, 1970, Glenda says, Christine. I don't know. That was before I was born. I'm I'm just a youngin'. I gotta say, I think we're the same age, or maybe within a year, Christine. Because I am, my God, I am 53 next week. All right, we're good for a party. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I if 1970s old, absolutely nothing like a good old Toby Keith. Isn't he touring right now too? I think he's touring right now. I think. Or at least he's touring up here, which Lord only knows he could have toured years ago down there. Huh? Did I miss something? I'm yeah, I must be I missed something here. Wow. Who am I thinking of then? Because I just said almost 2 years to the day. February the 5th, 2024, in Oklahoma is where he died. He's an Oklahoma boy. I'm obviously thinking of someone else. Who the hell? I would I would have to go to Ticketmaster because I honestly I just said not that long ago to Debbie, concerts. Mm-hmm. Oh, country. Yeah, I don't know how to narrow it down. There's 2,746 country concerts in the next year. I don't know how to narrow it down. Uh, yeah, I don't. I'd have to take time to go through and see who I'm thinking of.
Your sister calling.
My sister calling me.
You talk to sister.
I'll let it play what I have again. If I don't touch it, it'll play it again.
Your sister calling. Oh, you talk to sister.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Siri said that, or not. Is it Siri that you checked with, Glenda? And you said that it came up 1970. Yeah, I don't. For some reason, it will not allow me to. Uh, what if I was to search? Okay. Uh, I even forget our postal code whenever we were in there. Whenever we lived in right beside the Corral Center. Yeah, no. I know he had toured in Canada, not that far before he passed. I found that, but there's it's a recent. It's a recent concert that's coming up that I said to Debbie we should go to. As much as it kills me, I don't want to give that place $1. Hey, Nanny Tim, you're back. Yeah, yeah, that's okay, Jesse. It can have a breathalyzer, and don't bother me in the least. Even well, even whenever we were together, we really didn't have that much to drink. Like, either any of the time. My goodness, Jesse Jesse brought me a 26er of um, whiskey that we had in New Orleans. We couldn't get in Canada, and I can't get in the um, upstate New York. So I was like, "Arr!" So Jesse got me a 26er, and JB got me a 26er. Two 26ers were well over a year to drink that stuff. Yeah, the kids went to see Chris Stapleton whenever he was just starting to tour. I believe it was his first ever tour up in these parts. Um, my two youngest went to. And they were like, yeah. But yeah, now they love him. I finished beef stew for easy war. Oh, excellent. Yeah, good thinking, Nanny Tam. Yep. Abso-friggin-lutely. Easy peasy eating, you know. Yeah, no, that's a great idea to have ready-made meals, we'll say. Um, great idea. Oh, Johnny, they're gonna love you. Treats. Cattle love treats. I tried to get, like, I've seen, what the hell? What's the name of it? You guys have it down like around Oklahoma. We can't buy it up up here. Um, is it protein cubes or cattle cubes? We can't buy them up here because I was going to get um, before let's use the abbreviation of SH. Um, before SH went to freezer camp, I was going to give her about 4 months of um, cubes. Oh yeah, they sell alcohol in Canada. Yeah. we used to sell a whole lot more than what we did from Kentucky. But anyways, we're not gonna go there. Um, I forget. My sister will know right away. There's one. There's one manufacturer that closed down. They say for a year, but there's a manufacturer that ho 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 ho. You want some good moonshine, Christine? I wish I could get it across the border. I'd end up in jail. It's made with maple syrup. Oh, wait. It's good stuff. I have some extra special stuff put away for whenever Glenda and Sir Grace come to visit. So, yes, there is a whole lot of maple syrup moonshine. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. My daddy was a moonshiner for real. Really? So they now that would have just been what, a hobby for them, or would it have been a full-time job? And I'm not being smart. It's something I don't know. So and I know I'm going to screw it up and my phone's going to go off. But if I'm not mistaken, Glenda comes from a distant line of the Hatfield and McCoys, I think. I think I'm right. She, she's in their genealogy, which explains a lot. Truly explains a lot. Yeah, there you go. Glenda's family ran with the Hatfields. Um, yes, Scott, we had an apple orchard. Us kids were not allowed to go beyond the first few trees. He had to still down there. Apple Jack. You kids, you stay away from my stash. Wow, oh Christine, across state lines. That was some even I know that was some serious. So did he also make and run or just run? That's actually honestly what Glenda just typed in, guys. Do do a search. It's a neat, very, very neat story. All right, I'm starting you on. It's time to call it a night. Plus, I got to get up like freaking early. Um, this, yeah, no, this is not her mama's. That's not. That's not Mama or Aunt Lynn. That'd be the other side. Oh, so your pup also ran. He ran as well as me. Then Nanny Tim. All right, Lukey. Night, buddy. You have a good night. Um, when's your football game or football? Brooke in passing told me your basketball tournament. It's the end of February, I think. Yes. Night, Christine. February 28th. Okay, buddy. You know I'll be there. Lucas Lucas um has their local special Olympics basketball tournament here. And we always go and hey buddy, you know I'm always there. It's the least I can do, Lukey. You help me coach football, buddy. I'll be there to support your Special Olympics. Anyways, we'll see you before then because we go away. Oh, yes. I should still be home, Lukey. Um cuz we're heading down to um we're heading down east to New Brunswick the long weekend. And I think that's the weekend after the 28th. I think. I'll find out. Anyways, you you go, Lukey. You get to bed, buddy. We'll talk soon. Have a good night, Lukey. But anyways, all right, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. We're 2 hours. I gotta get up early. My middle and I are off to my parents in the morning at a freaking early hour. Sunday, the coldest morning of the year. Hank and I ain't getting out of bed till noon. All I got to say is if you can't reach me by my cell phone, short of there being blood, don't call me. Just saying. The last 4 mornings has been, the last 4 mornings has been early. It's craziness. But I should be back in lots of time to, don't forget, Jesse, Lisa, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central. If I'm not mistaken, I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, somebody said they're going live now just before Glenda's old time. Maybe Rebecca? Or is she Sunday? Everybody's jumping spots. I don't know anymore. All I know is I go live at noon Thursday, 8 o'clock Friday. But, anyways, yes, everybody, please stay safe, stay warm. Johnny, especially you in that trailer. Lord knows that it's going to be yucky weather all over. But you know what? Up these neck of the woods, yeah, whatever. It's another day. We're used to it. We have the equipment. Depending on when it hits on Monday, we may not even they may not even cancel school here or buses. You just never know. But, anyways, don't forget, there you go. Jesse just posted that they're live 5 p.m. Central tomorrow night. And they might give 1 or 2 things away. Now, the only way that any one of us might be able to win is if Nanny Tam doesn't have any power. Just saying. It used to be Miss Ann. Used to be the lucky. Oh my goodness. She won all the time. And now it's Nanny Tam. And there's one other person that is, oh my goodness, wins everything. And you know what? I think it is fabulous. Again, 9 times out of 10, I give it away, except for Miss Ann's giveaway that she did on Tuesday, because, well, those who know me know I might have 1 or 2 hoodies. So I won, what is it, a 6? It's a rack to hold 6 hoodies. And it's might be that I couple inches. But anyways, Lisa comes on, I don't even know what time it is. 10. Lisa's been on for half an hour. But we got chit-chatting about alcohol and genealogy and goodness only knows. But anyways, I just want to hear everybody is safe in Jesse's live tomorrow night. Um, Nothing would make my night more. I, you know, smile ear to ear, knowing that every one of our friends and family are safe. Even if you're snowed in, if you didn't get prepared, come on now. You knew it was coming. It's not like you didn't have enough notice. The notice has been out for goodness only knows. And to tell you, we haven't even started to get ready yet because we don't have to. Our grocery stores will be open. I have a 4-wheel drive truck. I'll get there. I'll put it in 4 low. I'll get myself to the grocery store. I have boots that are 12 inches high. I'm not worried about it. I can get myself to a grocery store in 37 seconds. But I will say it's been very busy over there. But again, we're used to it. So, Johnny, if you're still around, be safe with the cows. And if I need to send you a Canadian cow, you let me know. And we'll go from there. Yes, Mr. Jim, you be safe also. I know you've been getting down pretty cool for you. And it's not like he's going to night, Christine. Mr. Jim, he's going to be okay. I can't wait to spend some time with Mr. Jim. He's one of my channel's OGs. He's been. Lucas, you get to bed. Don't make me come over there. I'll whoop your butt. You said you were going to bed. That means you go to bed, Lucas. You don't leave me playing in the dark. I'm on to you, kid. I'm on to you. Now I gotta get off because Lucas ain't gonna go to sleep until I get off. Goober. But anyways, God bless. Take care. And we'll see you tomorrow night in Jesse's Live.